So by now, I'm pretty sure we all know the Ford Mustang, America's most probably famous muscle car out there, and well known for taking an odd dislikes to crowds. However, there's one that I'm pretty sure a few of you definitely haven't heard of. And it's this one, the Ford Mustang SVO from 1986. Starting out in C-Class, this thing has 200 horsepower, 240 foot-pounds of torque, and weighs just over 3,000 pounds. Now that is very, very heavy. Now this might remind you a bit of the Fox body because essentially it is. It's just a slightly different variance. However, let's go ahead like usual and take a listen to this thing's stock, and then we're going to go and see what upgrades we can throw on it. Now let's go over to conversion and let's see what we have in the way of engine swaps. Because we have 4 to choose from. We have a 6.2 litre V8, we have a 6.7 V8 turbo diesel, we also have a 1.6 litre inline 4 turbo rally, and an 8.4 litre V10, which we're definitely going to come back to. However, the first idea I've had is just trying to see what we can do with this thing in C-Class. So we're going to put it onto some street tyres, we're going to give it some very wide rear tyres at 345s, and we're going to probably throw in a little bit of power and go and take this thing racing. So here is the race we are doing, the Descenza Dorado Sprint. We're taking this thing on in C-Class. Let's go see what will happen, and hope it's something good. So we are racing these at the top of C600, and hopefully this thing might be able to push its way through to the top. Because this is going to be an interesting race, that's for sure. Afterwards we're going to go take this thing drag racing, and we're going to go check out the paints that we can put on it. Let's see, we'll step on it through here. There's a couple of cars going out wide out front, so hopefully if they keep battling we shall have a chance to probably catch 4th or 5th. Yeah, we're definitely going to get 5th down here, so let's brake about here. Go on the inside of 5th. Only a slight. You saw nothing. There's only a slight throw into a wall. It'll be fine. Let's see. I'm going to try and see if they can get at least into the top 3. Because if we can, then that'd be pretty good. I think down here might be the place to try and make that work. We'll go past 4th. No. Yeah, we'll go past 4th because we are now 4th. Rapidly approaching 3rd. We're right at the top of 4th, thankfully we do have an extra gear. Now this thing does have a turbo stock, so that's pretty cool. If we can make this line work, we could potentially get... Yes, there is 3rd. Come on, can we get 2nd? Oh, this is going to be close. Yes, that's a 2nd. Now let's see, can we get 1st out of all this? Because if we can, then that's going to be actually pretty good for this thing. Come on. Come on, this is going to be close. If we're in the right place here, we can make that work. Yes, that is a 1st. Can we keep it till the end of the race? And unsurprisingly, that answer is a yes. Full race, C-Class. The results speak for themselves. So, as promised, here we are to go and take a look at the paint. Now, as we can see, there are no advanced painting options, sadly. However, we do have some manufacturer colours. We've got a black, we've got a white. Both look really good. We've got this nice red, a very deep green. Oh, I like that. We also have a grey and a slightly lighter grey. And that's about it. The front of this kind of reminds me of the Mark III Ford Fiesta for some reason. Maybe it's the bonnet and the headlights. Now it's a choice of what engine do we go for. I'm kind of tempted to throw in the 8.4 litre V10, though I know there's a lot of people that aren't going to like me for it because it's a Dodge engine going into a Ford, but... Ooh, I reckon this could work. Now, while we're here, are there any aero parts? We have a Forza front splitter. We've got the choice of Forza. Oh my, that's a wing that actually isn't horrible. Wow, okay. Then we have the option of no wing at all. Alright. Well done. So that's actually a really nice wing. I never thought I'd say that about Forza Aero. So I've been upgrading that long, it turns out it actually turned to night. That's joy, isn't it? Right, we'll go ahead and line this thing up, and we'll go see what this thing can do with over 1,120 brake horsepower. So, away we go. And this thing is really powerful off the launch, I'll certainly give it that. So let's go ahead and see what it can do out on the drag strip. Because with this engine in, it is up in S1. So at the top of 4th, that is 191 miles an hour, which is really, really quick, this thing. So what happened with this launch? This is what intrigues me. Very nice. Right, I'll go and throw some road tyres on this thing and wait till it becomes day again, and then we'll go and take this thing for a little bit of a top speed run. Well, it's not exactly daylight, but it is starting to brighten up, so we're going to go ahead and set this thing up at the edge of the motorway, and we're going to go and take this thing for a little bit of a nice top speed run. So here we go, absolutely flooring it, and we've got to try and see what speed we can get out of this thing. And hopefully it'll be something fast, because it is a Mustang at the end of the day. These things are known to be quick. So let's see. I wonder what speed we'll reach. We've just hit 200. Never mind. Now, of course, this is filmed in Series 5, where there's this brand new speed zone that is on the motorway, so we'll also get a little bit of speed reading through here. Let's see. If we keep this thing on the road quick enough, or for long enough, we'll get through to the end of the speed zone and find out what average speed this thing has, I guess. Hopefully it'll be something good. Can we go for 225 maybe? We're on the wrong side of the motorway. No, it is 223. Oh dear. So we'll go ahead and line ourselves back up again. We'll go down through the downhill section and see what we've got, which is actually just up here. So if we can get ourselves back up to a decent speed again, we'll go and see what we can reach in this thing. Let's hope it's good. So here we are now at the edge of the downhill. Any seconds? There we go. That's 224. I might have to change up gears. 231 miles an hour. Okay, and this thing feels like it could honestly go so much quicker. But 230 miles an hour in this. That's really good. Okay, I'm impressed. Now, the last thing we've got to do is go and take this thing drifting. So, I'm going to go and make a setup for that, and I'll be right back. And in case you're wondering how you get this thing, this is via the car pass. So as we can see, that was released on the 3rd of the 3rd, 2022, and this is how you get the little Ford Mustang SVO. So here we are now with the drift setup. So let's go ahead and throw this thing into a drift zone and see what amount of points we get from it. That was a terrible first run, but hopefully the second one will make up for it, because we've gotten 34,000 points. Let's go see if we can beat that. So here we go for attempt number 2 at this drift zone. Please do better than 34,000. It's not going to be if I keep doing that. 33,000. Okay, with some people that know what they're doing, this thing would definitely be a very, very good drift car as well. I can just feel it, but obviously I am not the person that knows what they're doing with this thing, that's for sure. But yeah, this is honestly a really, really nice little addition. We do have a lot of Mustangs in the Forza series already, however this is a very nice addition to all of that. Let's see, just out of sheer interest, can I beat 34? Yeah. Okay, never mind, 37,000. So yeah, that's it for this thing. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, because it lets me know you like this kind of stuff and you want to see more. And if you really like it, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe and share the video to those who you think might be interested, because it helps out the channel a lot. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to go ahead and leave a comment. I love to read them, and I try to reply to as many as I possibly can. And I know I'm going to see probably about at least 7 complaining of the fact that I've put a Dodge engine in a Ford, but we'll deal with that. It'll be turned back to stock, don't worry. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Tech out. And peace has been restored back to stock engine.